Hey there, this is Jim Donovan. Thanks for tuning in today. I'm so glad that you're here. Today we're going to be talking about how Mother Nature's music can help you recover from stress. Before we get started, I'd like to invite you to take advantage of a free resource I made for you. It's called the SoundHealth newsletter. In it, I share the latest research in music and health. Plus, you'll learn music and wellness exercises that you can use every day to feel your best. You'll also get discounts and first access to all of my products and events. Remember, it's completely free. Just come visit me at donovanhealth.com to get started today. That's donovanhealth.com. If you haven't lately, I want to invite you to take some time to enjoy the great outdoors to recharge, especially since the latest research demonstrates how nature helps accelerate the body's ability to rebound from stress. Now, I want you to picture your last day on the beach, or hike in the woods, or evening walk. Can you recall all the peaceful sounds and how they made you feel? Perhaps you heard the crashing of waves, a trickling stream, chirping crickets, maybe the birds, or maybe in the summertime, a soothing thunderstorm. Though it's easy to take nature's soundtrack for granted, these sounds can be among the most helpful remedies in easing your body and mind, particularly when you're stressed or upset. But for some people, getting completely immersed in the calming ambience of the beach or woods isn't always possible. The good news is that you can still enjoy some of nature's stress-reducing benefits in the comfort of your home, car, office, or wherever you may roam. In a recent study published in the International Journal of Environmental Research and Public Health, researchers set out to gauge how one's sound environment affects stress recovery. 40 subjects were exposed to recorded sounds from either nature or urban environments after enduring multiple rounds of high-stress mathematic testing. That sounds terrible, by the way. In between each testing period was a window of recovery. During each recovery period, participants were exposed to either nature noises, and these included sounds of a running fountain and chirping birds, or urban noises. These included either loud road traffic noise, moderate traffic noise, or ambient outdoor noise. So 3 different things. Then researchers administered a skin prick test to measure the participants' stress levels. Not surprisingly, they discovered that the nature sounds produced the quickest recovery from the stress of the test, while loud traffic sound produced the slowest recovery. What I found interesting was the way the researchers attributed these results to the interworkings of the nervous system and how it reacts to sound. For instance, loud traffic sounds were found to activate the body's sympathetic nervous system. This is what kicks in when we're in fight or flight mode. It's that stress part of our nervous system. While soothing nature sounds were shown to activate the parasympathetic system. That's the part of our nervous system that's activated when we are resting and digesting food. These results do give me cause for concern for those of us who live in cities or in areas where there's a seemingly endless supply of noise. So what can you do if where you live makes it harder for you to bounce back from stress? Sure, you could always move to the woods, or if you can't do that, let me share with you a couple simpler and more convenient techniques. So first idea is to add some relaxation to the environment that you're in. It can be your office, bedroom, or even the kitchen. And the idea here is just to add some calming physical objects. For example, like a small tabletop fountain, or a candle, a small plant. I actually like cactuses for this purpose. Or even just a lamp with warm lighting can really help make the environment that you're in right now just a little more relaxing. And secondly, cue up some nature sounds. There are plenty of recordings available like this. You can find many free tracks on playlists on YouTube or Spotify, all the different streaming services. You can even simplify your search by typing in the keywords nature or nature sounds, or even nature music. If you really want to take things to the next level, you could invest in some noise-canceling headphones. I'm really partial to the headphones made by the company called Bose. And I'm not making any money on this. I'm just telling you that's what I use. And enjoy the relaxing sounds of nature in your new, relaxing environment. I recommend listening to nature sounds for at least 30 minutes to an hour to really give yourself a chance to let the stress melt away. Of course, you can listen to these sounds for longer if you'd like. Funny enough, when I wrote this article, I was listening to the sounds of the ocean waves to block out the everyday noises that were coming from having a family of 5 at my house and a very noisy but very lovable little dog barking once in a while. I do the same thing whenever I'm traveling and I'm trying to sleep in an unfamiliar hotel. I like to turn on my ocean waves and let them play all night long. I make my own environment wherever I am. The bottom line is to be more aware of the noise in your immediate environment and how it affects you, especially in times of high stress. Remember, the more noisy it is, the harder it is for you to bounce back from stress. So whether you take a quick walk around the block, a hike in the woods, or take matters into your own hands and curate your own personal natural soundscape, it's important to make time for yourself to decompress in whatever way feels best to you. That's it for today's show. Thanks again for spending time with me. Remember to join us on our social media channels. You can search Jim Donovan Sound Health on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. If you want to hear more content like this, be sure to subscribe, rate, and review us. Doing that helps us a lot. Now, before you go, I'd like to let you know about a free resource I made for you. It's called the Sound Health newsletter. In it, I share the latest research in music and health in an easy-to-understand form. I also share beginner-friendly music and wellness exercises that you can use every day to feel your best. When you sign up, you also get discounts and first access to all of my Sound Health products and events. Remember, it's completely free. If you'd like it, just visit donovanhealth.com and enter your name and email address, and I'll start sending you new issues right away. While you're on the website, you can also read full transcripts of this show and check out a ton of other valuable resources. If you have any feedback, send me an email to feedback@donovanhealth.com. All the information presented on this show is for educational purposes only and should not be considered medical advice. Lastly, come and visit me on our Sound Health Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube channels. I'd love to see you there. The Sound Health podcast is produced by OmniVista Health Learning and Donovan Health Solutions. For Sound Health, this is Jim Donovan. See you next time. Take care.